All right. So 1/8 of your goal and 3/5 of your goal. Okay. So you have 1/8 of your goal and 3/5 of your goal. If you were to compare them, they said the first week you had 1/8 of the goal. At the second week, you had a total of 3/5 of the goal. So now you need to know what it was at the just for the second week. So the first week, if you convert, you have your 40, 5/40ths. Here you have 40, and then that will be 24/40ths. Okay. Well, what happens is you only want what occurred at the second week. You know what happened at the first week, but they combine the first and the second. So you take your 24/40ths, take out your 5/40ths, and you're left with 19/40ths for the total amount that was raised for the second week. Okay, let's look up here at number 2 for section 2.6. Section 2.6, they're asking you to, who's in P's house? You want to isolate P. -2 is in P's house. What is it trying to do? It wants to be multiplied, so you do the opposite, which would be to divide. Let's just make a little space here for clarity's sake. All right, so then instead of multiplying by -2, we're going to divide by -2. We're going to divide by -2. That will be 2/1. This is isolated, and P will be equal to 4/11 divided by -2/1. Remember, we do not divide fractions. We reciprocate and multiply. Therefore, we're going to take this. We're going to reciprocate it, be 1/2. We're going to multiply. We can cross cancel. The 2 2s and 4, 1, 2, and 2, and multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 11 times 1 is 11. And don't forget, we started out with a negative number that we moved over, so therefore this negative. There's our negative, there's our negative. Okay? Here we have A divided by 6 minus 1/2 equals 1/3. We want to move everything out of A's house. We need to move the negative 1/2. Therefore, instead of subtracting 1/2, we're going to add 1/2, so that A over 6 is equal to, we convert these to 6, so that we have in the denominator 3 6 2 6. All right, this is times 2, this was times 3, just in case you're wondering. And so we have 6 in the denominator. Now we can add them, so this makes it 5 6. Okay, we need to isolate A. Instead of dividing by 6, we're going to multiply by 6. Multiply by 6. Therefore, this is canceled. This is canceled. And we're left with A is equal to 5. Okay, that's that one. Next, we want to take a look at the next one, number 6. Number 6, we have the difference between X and 0.95 is -6. So let's take a look at it. Difference, okay, means that it's going to be subtracting, where the and is X, and 0.95 is the equal sign -3.6. That is our word problem. Then it asks us to solve it. It is X house, so we need to get everything out of X house. Instead of subtracting by 0.95, we're going to add it to the other side, so that X will be equal to, when we add it to the other side, because there is a difference of the two, we have a -3.6, and then we have 0.95 here. This is negative, this is positive, and therefore the difference between the two, this is 10, give us a 5. This is 5, you need to borrow a 2. 15 minus 9 is going to give us a 6, and then this is a 2. Negative, we have more negative than positive, so the answer is -2.65. Okay. Next, we have a quotient. Quotient meaning division of 3. A quotient of 3 times multiplication a number, could be y is our number, and negative 6 is 10.5. Okay, so quote it, which is division of 3 times y, okay, and negative 6, remember it's a division, equals 10.5. That's how that looks. We want to isolate y. Instead of divided by 5, we're going to divided by 6, we're going to multiply by negative 6. Multiply by negative 6. Therefore, we have 3y is equal to, this is 0, which is 30. That's 6. One number behind the decimal point is negative. Then divide both sides by 3. And y is equal to 21. Okay, and y is equal to 21 on number 8. Okay, any questions? All right, let's move on to our next one. Our next one, we're looking at number 10, perimeter. Okay, let's turn our camera here. All right, the perimeter is plus all sides. So when we plus all sides, we have this 2x here, plus 6.3 here, plus 6.3 here, plus 2.6. Okay, when we add all those sides together, okay, we're going to keep our 2x. 6.3 plus 6.3 is 12.6, plus our 2.6. Now we add this to our 12, so we have 2x is equal to 15.2, and remember it all equals 26.6. Alright, so now we need to take 15.2 from each side. Okay, so we're going to minus 15.2 minus 15.2, and 2x is going to be equal to, this gives us a 4, this gives us a 1, this gives us a 1. Okay, 11.4. So now we need to divide both sides by 2. We're going to rewrite it over here for clarity. 2x is equal to 11.4. Divide both sides by 2, and x will be equal to, this gives us a 5.7. That's what I get. Okay? All right. Now let's move down to the rental car. We have a rental car here. For the rental car, they said that we rented the car at $50.75 with an additional $5.25 per hour late fee. They need us to write an equation, and total amount was $92.75. So the car cost us $50.75, but we paid a late fee, but we don't know how many hours that was. Okay, so every time we were late, it was $5.25, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3. So since we don't know, and that's our unknown, that's x, and it's equal to $92.75. Okay, now we can begin to solve for x to figure out how late we were. Okay, so we take $50.75 from both sides, minus 50.75 minus 50.75, and so 5.25x is equal to $42. Divide both sides by 5 1/4, and then x will be equal to 8. Okay, practice, practice, practice.